that ain't African people. If we was West African, all of West Africa would be rocking, but they're not. So, but that's just, they said that the Olmec are West African, and they're responsible for the Manding languages. So that's the reason why they say they're West Africans, because of the Mandinka. You see, the Mandinka. There's a whole other story. I haven't published the video for the rest of that story yet, but it's wild. It's wild. But they say because the Mandinka they use some of the Manding languages, then they say that's where the Olmec come from. But if that's West Africa, you don't see no Olmec heads there. You don't see no edifices. You don't see basalt barely there at all. There is no source of basalt there at all. The source of basalt is on the east side of Africa, what we know today at the east side of Africa. But the Olmec, their real name is the Tuttle She. The Tuttle She, Tutulxi, or Tuttle She U. Sometimes you'll see it with the XIU. I have done a lot of different videos and extensive research on the Tuttle She and made so many connections, including Hebrew Israelite stories and many things. I'm not going to get into that, but what I will say is the origin of the Olmec is very easy to see when you know about how the Maya depicted the different shapes and the different sacred geometry shapes, like the sacred geometry shape of Ma. By the way, the Maya, who were really the Navas, known as the Naga. So the Naga called these lands Mayak, Mayach. That means the first lands that rose from the bosom of the deep. That's what that means. So when you know this is the first land that rose from the bosom of the deep, there is no other lands. And Pangea, I know a whole bunch of people going to talk about Pangea. We could get into that too, though. I literally, the way you can prove that there was no Pangea is the fruits and vegetables, okay? There was the Pangea and we were all together at one point. We would have all the same fruits and vegetables. So there wasn't no Pangea. There wasn't no, also, not just the fruits and vegetables, but something called the thermohalion conveyor. The thermohalion conveyor is also known as the Gulf Stream. It controls the Earth's currents. The current, have you ever had a fish tank and didn't have a filtration joint in there? You know what's going to happen. You're not going to have no fish. So that is our filtration system, the thermohalion conveyor. And if Africa was up on our front, we would have no thermohalion conveyor, which means we would have no hum of the earth, and we would have no circulation of the planet, which means everything would be gone. So there was never a Pangea up on top of us like that. Plus that amount of water, which is trillions of tons of water, would never let that landmass come close to us. So that's a whole fallacy they made up for some Pan-Africanism and all of this crap.
So I noticed the map